Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry, I am a little sick right now, but I still wanted to film a YouTube video because I was just in the mood and, you know, fall's right around the corner. So I did want to film a fall makeup look today. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So let's just go ahead and get started. Sorry if I'm like not really speaking up that much. Like I said, I am kind of sick, so I'm just gonna do this a lot and hopefully you'll get the gist of it. So let's just go ahead and start. So first, you all know I always prime, and I use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This is just my go-to primer. So now that our base is down, I'm just gonna like put a little extra pump. So I accidentally deleted that Euphoria video I posted. It was an accident and I lost the footage, so I couldn't re-upload it, and I believe it was in that video where I said my dog Max was going to surgery because of his ear infections. And he had his surgery today, and he's doing good. He's just a little groggy, but that he should be back to his normal self in a day or two. So yeah, but he's good. Next I'm going to use my foundation, which is the Tarte Femme Sealer Multitasking Foundation with SPF 20, and it's in the shade 22B Light Beige. This is just the foundation I've been wearing all summer. Maybe because in the summer I like had a lot of like dry skin, and I didn't want to like clog my pores with matte foundation. So I started using this, and I don't know, now that like my dry skin is as prominent now, like it's like subsided a lot. So now it's just back to like the combo that it was before. I think I might want to go back to my Fenty foundation when I run out of this one, just because that one was more full coverage than this one is, and I'm like kind of getting over this hydration kick that I was on. Because now I'm just like, give me like the full coverage matte. So I'm just blending that in, putting it on my neck, putting it on my ears. So yeah, I don't know. Comment down below, do you have like your skin type? Like, do you have combo skin? Do you have normal skin? Do you have dry skin? And what foundation to use? Because sometimes I try new stuff, sometimes I don't. Sometimes when I get into like a routine, like when I used my Fenty Beauty foundation, I was really nervous to use a new one, but I like this one. And I think Fenty has a hydrating foundation now, I think. I'm not certain, but I think I've seen something about it. So I don't know, I could always give that one a try, or just go back to the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte, because that was a really good foundation. So now that that is blended, I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I have a backup of this, but I haven't needed to use it because this is still the first one I've bought, and I'm gonna use it until it runs out. So I'm just putting that concealer under my eyes. I'm just trying to, you know, use the rest of it on my nose. I have this weird pimple on my nose, forehead. I have some like weird pimples on my forehead that just started popping up recently. So we're gonna cover those suckers. My Cupid's bow, which is prone to acne scarring my chin. And it's just over here because I have a couple of dry patches still. because I had this one dry patch over the summer over here, and I started like picking at it, and now there's like a scar there from where that dry patch was. It's not there now, but there's still the scar. So it's like right here. So when I don't have like pimples, I have a lot of acne scarring from when I was little, because I never really cared about like skincare like I do now. And I would like scratch my pimples and pick my pimples and like pop them. So that's where a lot of that acne scarring came from. So yeah. And now I'm going to set that with my Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade 01 Light. So I've officially made it to my third week of class. It's been a little stressful getting back in the swing of things after not being in school for like 4 like ish months, like maybe 4.5 months. So just applying that powder all over my face, and yeah, but it was weird having to get back into the swing of things. So yeah. But yeah. So like you all know, I'm in Phi Sigma Pi, a gender inclusive national honor fraternity at Montclair State. And we're recruiting this semester, and I'm on the recruitment committee, so that's fun. If you guys want me to do videos with some of my brothers, let me know. I'll always see if they're down. But yeah, I'm on the recruitment committee, so if you go to Montclair State and want to be in Greek life, join Phi Sigma Pi, or reach out to me on Instagram. I'll leave it down below, or you can follow Montclair State Phi Sigma Pi Instagram, which is at Phi Sigma Pi _Montclair, or you can contact me, which is Sarah _Libody. So, you know, if you know anyone that goes to Montclair State that's interested, send them my way, you know. And oh, so this is the Morphe Debutante bronzer. Literally always use it, so I just put it on a sharp fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna do the 3E, and then just go back over it. Kind of really light, not super heavy-handed. And then I'm going to take my Firma 103 brush, and I'm going to take that Morphe bronzer and just contour my nose. Just kind of slightly, and then for blush, I'm going to use my Kylie Jenner Kylie Cosmetics blush. This is in the shade Barely Legal. It's like a really peachy blush. So I'm just going to smile and blend out. So for Phi Sigma Pi, I'm the service chair. So that's been really fun. And my big Kyla was the service chair last year, so that was really cool too. So it's like living on the legacy. So yeah, it's been really cool. It's a really good experience to like have like my own community, and it's like leadership, because that's what like Fasting Pie is all about. Our trifold is, a tripod I should say, is scholarship, leadership, and fellowship. So yeah, and we do like creature comfort, which is for like therapy animals for like stress, and then Hobie, Hugh O'Brien, which gives non-privileged kids like chance to be leaders and gives them leadership opportunities, which is really cool. So now I'm just dipping to my Too Faced Candlelight Glow Rosy Glow highlight. Sorry, I don't mean to like throw out like the Fasting Pie, but that's just what I've been like doing in my time, just working with Fasting Pie, going to a bunch of our events, and I just love those people so much. They're literally my family, like through our ups and downs, like we have each other's backs, and it's basically like my own little family, like away from home. They're like my home away from home, and I know that's like cheesy, but like it's true. And yeah, so I'll just talk about something else. So how's school for you guys? What's up? What's new? How's your school year? Now that I put highlight on, I'm going to prime my lids. I have all of my brushes like scattered on the desk now because I took them out of my thing for school, my little makeup bag, and I had like a copy, but I think my sister like took it or something. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes with I'm gonna Optimus Prime, or as Nikki Shores would say, or to not prime is crime. So this is my MAC Painterly paint pot, which I've had since Christmas, and I still have so much left. But this little thing was like $20, I think. So I'm just going, but I mean, I guess because like I don't use it every day, because I don't do, like, sometimes I do my makeup, like, but sometimes I don't. Like when I was sick this past week, I didn't do my makeup at all, except like a little concealer, and that was it. So now that we prime my eyes, I'm not going to, like, I know some people set their primer, but their eyelid primer, but I don't do that, because I like the sticky base. So I know you guys are probably tired of me using this palette, but I just can't stop using the Morphe Extra Free Star palette. I just can't stop using it. I made a TikTok today using this palette, so if you want to follow me there, I think it's just Sarah Lightbody with 2 Y's at the end. So yeah, go follow me. I made a TikTok using this palette. It was like the pick, like the random numbers, like you pick like 3 numbers, like out of, like, you count how many shadows there are, you put those numbers in a bag, shake it up, pull out 3, and then you do a look. I did that on my YouTube channel, but I also did it on TikTok because I seen a girl do it on TikTok. I think that's where the trend started, from TikTok. But yeah, so I'm going, I think I want to revolve this look around like the Mogul and Calabasas, like the darker shades, like this purple, and so like Pink Fleet, like in this area, so like Pink Fleet, Mogul, Calabasas, maybe like some of Wand Noise, like, you know, like really fall, really like not dark, like kind of dark, but not too dark, like, you know, like natural. So, I'm going to take this Morphe brush. All of my brushes are from Morphe. I'm going to dip into Boss Angeles. Actually, I'm going to dip into Mr. Diva, which is the shade right here. It's just like a butterscotch kind of color. That's how I would describe it, like a butterscotchy, almost like caramel color. Like a really like a light brown, that's like kind of cool tone. I need to like, because I don't have my glasses on, so I need to use like my magnifying mirror over here. So I'm just sticking that in my transition. I'm sticking that transition color in my crease is what I mean to say. So I'm just going back and forth with that Mr. Diva shade. Not going to go in too much with it because we are going to add other shades on top. So I'm going to take this dome, like flat top brush almost, and I'm going to dip into Boss Angeles, this kind of like dark brown shade here, and I'm going to mix it with like the tiniest bit of Calabasas. So it's like a brick red, because like the burgundy mixed with the brown makes it like a brick red. And I'm going to stamp that in my crease. So I'm just kind of patting down that color. So this is going to take a little bit of building up. So I'm just dipping into Boss Angeles, and then like the teeniest bit of Calabasas. And I'm just kind of like scratch that color onto my lid. Like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing to other side. And I am kind of gonna wing it out. Like a tad. So I'm still just scratching that color on. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm going to take the shade Honest Truth, the shade over here, which is like a peachish pinky color. And I'm going to dip in, no, I'm just going to take that Honest Truth shade and like a hint of back, this like palish pink up here, and maybe just like a tap of mine. So just like mixing all those light pinky colors together. And I'm just going to use that to blend the other shadows. Basically just kind of make it look blended out. Just kind of like blend around, like so. Because now it kind of looks like more put together in a sense. Like I'm barely like touching the brush, like literally barely, just to kind of blend all those colors, and now it looks really pretty like fade. So I'm just going to take a brush with no product on it and just kind of swing that back and forth, just to, again, blend it all together, you know, mix it all together so, you know, we got the best of both worlds. You know, OG Miley Ray Cyrus. Oh my god, have any of you listened to Don't Call Me Angel with Lana Del Rey, Miley Cyrus, and Ari? That's a good song. I don't really like Lana that much, but I like her in this song. Don't come for me. So I think I'm just going to take a small brush like so and dip in to Mogul, that like dark violet purple shade, and take just an itty bitty bit of Calabasas, and I'm going to put that on the outer V right here. I don't know if that's really showing up, so I'm going to dip again into the Mogul shade. I feel like I've used this shade quite a bit, but it's a really good like dark shade to blend without it being like too drastically dark. Plus it just kind of give it like a vampy feel. And I'm just packing it on the outer corner of my lid. Like that. And so I'm just doing the same thing to the other side. And when I do my outer V, I like to turn the brush so it just kind of fits in there nicely. Run it up and down, kind of like bring it in, pack it on the outer corner, kind of just bring it up and down, wing it, you know, all that jazz. And then just kind of buff it out. And then go back in with that brush with no additional product and just swirl it around. Again, just so it's all mixed together. And I'm going to take the concealer on the back of my hand. I feel like it's starting to like run out, the concealer. And I'm going to cut my crease. Actually, and then I'm just cutting the crease. And I'm going to put I think I might want to do designer label because it's kind of like a gold-ish, like green duo girl. So I'm just packing that on my lid. So I'm just packing designer label on my lid. Like that. I think I might want to, actually, I think I want to mix in Girl, which is like this bronze shade too. Yeah, that's the move. So it's called Girl with like 3 R's. So by putting Girl on top of a designer label, we're gonna have to like pack a bitch on. Because I didn't realize that shade was in the palette. So we going in with Girl. Okay. That barely showed up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's when I think it might be because I put like designer label on first. And I shouldn't have. So we just, you know, increasing Girl. Okay. I think that's good. That's probably as best as we're gonna get. I'm really sorry for that. Okay. And I didn't want to take like it all off. So I'm just gonna take a little brush. Like this, like just, and put the shade Welcome. Actually, we're gonna do the shade 2. It's like a pink champagne color. And I think that'll look really cool with the girl color on the lid. And I'm just going to put some mascara on. I'm going to put on the Benefit Roller Lash mascara. Like really tiny. If I'm being honest, I like this one a lot better than that Too Faced concealer. Mascara I used to use. And for the lips, I'm going to do a newfound combo. So I'm first going to start off with the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in Can't Relate. And I'm just going to do top lip. Put Aveda on the bottom. On that end. And because sometimes that's a little light, I'm going to take this Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear lipstick in the shade Chihuahua. And the applicator is like a little squeezy tube. So you kind of just squeeze out the product, and I'm just putting that on top. Can't Relate. And it just kind of gives it that like, it's kind of like a dusty rosy color, but because you have the liquid lipstick on the bottom, like the velour liquid lipstick, it'll make it like last a little. Even though this is like a, I guess this is a liquid lipstick because it's just liquefied. It's just weird, but I like the color. And then we're just gonna set it with some all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay, and then wrap this video up. I wish I had like a fan, like Naked Stores or something. So this is the final makeup look. There was a little bit of like, I don't know what color I'm doing, like the girl thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to, oh, here's the look. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, work around, and be on the inside. Bye guys.